Elon Musk is making headlines again, but this time it has nothing to do with electric vehicles, Mars missions, or quirky flamethrower stunts. Instead, the billionaire CEO of Tesla and SpaceX is taking his battle to the courtroom. Musk has slapped Whoopi Goldberg and the hosts of The View with a staggering $80 million defamation lawsuit, accusing them of spreading false information and damaging his reputation. As quoted in Industry Week, "But this isn't just another celebrity legal spat. This is Elon Musk, a man famous for Twitter feuds and bold proclamations, squaring off against one of America's most watched daytime talk shows." The controversy has sparked intense debates about free speech, media responsibility, and whether humor can sometimes cross the line into defamation. And in true Elon Musk fashion, the stakes couldn't be higher. This isn't just about offhand remarks made on a talk show. It's about the deeper implications of those words in an age where misinformation spreads faster than a Tesla on ludicrous mode. Musk claims that Goldberg and her co-hosts didn't just misrepresent him. They crossed a dangerous line by promoting unfounded conspiracy theories with potentially serious consequences. Whether you view Musk as a defender of accountability or a billionaire flexing his legal muscles, one thing's for sure: this case is about far more than money. It's a showdown over media influence, the limits of free speech, and the fallout when those limits are pushed to the edge. If you thought Musk's biggest mission was colonizing Mars, think again. The tech mogul has set his sights on a different kind of battle: the courtroom. In a legal saga that feels more like a primetime thriller than a lawsuit, Musk has filed an $80 million defamation suit against Whoopi Goldberg and her co-hosts on The View. The charges: defamation, misinformation, and, according to Musk's camp, a calculated smear campaign to damage his reputation. This lawsuit isn't just about harsh words. It's packed with conspiracy theories, questions of media responsibility, billionaire bravado, and, yes, believe it or not, even cats. Musk's case centers on accusations made by Goldberg and her co-hosts, who suggested that Musk and Senator J.D. Vance were involved in plotting a sea-like scheme to take over the government if former President Donald Trump were removed from office. The pair was painted as power-hungry masterminds scheming in the shadows, like villains pulled straight from a political thriller. Musk, however, isn't laughing. He insists these statements go far beyond harmless speculation, calling them dangerously defamatory. According to his legal team, the remarks suggest deceit and conspiracy at a level that could seriously harm his reputation and business dealings. And when you're Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla, SpaceX, and the self-proclaimed king of Twitter, your reputation is everything. Musk's legal team is slamming the comments as reckless, baseless, and made with outright malice. Simply put, Musk is calling the slander and making it clear he won't let it slide. Caught in the middle of the chaos, Whoopi Goldberg hasn't exactly stayed quiet. Her defense? The The entire situation has been blown way out of proportion. She claims her remarks were lighthearted and even referenced her cat as part of an extended metaphor, something about her cat tripping her on the stairs as a reminder of political sabotage. But Musk's team isn't buying the feline-inspired excuse. They argue that even if the comments were meant as a joke, the implications are far from funny. Words carry weight, and when those words are broadcast to millions of viewers, they can have consequences that last far longer than the segment itself. While Goldberg's cat defense might be one of the more bizarre elements of this legal showdown, it also raises some pressing questions. Where is the line between satire, commentary, and outright defamation? And just how much accountability should media personalities bear when their jokes risk being taken as fact? This lawsuit has ignited heated debate over free speech and accountability. Musk's supporters see this as a long overdue reckoning for a media culture that prioritizes drama over truth. To them, Musk is a crusader for fairness, pushing back against a system that often spreads misinformation without consequences. But critics argue the lawsuit is a dangerous flex of power. They're concerned that Musk's legal attack could set a precedent where billionaires use lawsuits to intimidate and silence critics. Free speech, they point out, includes the right to criticize public figures, even when those critiques get a little outlandish. Naturally, the internet has jumped in, taking sides and amplifying the drama. Hashtags like "Support Elon" and "Cancel the View" are trending as everyone from keyboard warriors to legal analysts weighs in. Is this a noble fight for accountability, or just a billionaire using his influence to suppress dissent? This isn't the first time The View has faced backlash. The talk show thrives on fiery debates and outspoken hosts, but its approach has also made it a lightning rod for criticism over the years. The View has been accused of chasing headlines over facts, and some critics claim it fosters division instead of meaningful conversations. Musk's lawsuit has reignited these concerns, with many pointing out that the show has a history of making inflammatory comments about public figures. Detractors argue its format encourages sensationalism, blurring the line between opinion and misinformation. Supporters, however, defend the show, saying it's meant to entertain, not deliver hard news. They believe holding the host to strict journalistic standards is unfair, as The View leans more toward entertainment than investigative reporting. Adding even more fuel to the fire are resurfaced clips of Whoopi Goldberg praising Donald Trump, the same Trump she now regularly slams. In one clip, Goldberg calls Trump a friend and even expresses admiration for him. Critics are now accusing Goldberg of flip-flopping to boost ratings, further studying the waters of this already messy situation. They insist that in today's divisive climate, even light-hearted jokes can carry dangerous implications. Meanwhile, Musk's critics argue that his claims of incitement are exaggerated. They warn that treating comments like Goldberg's as legally actionable could stifle satire and humor in media. At its core, this lawsuit highlights bigger issues than just Musk or Goldberg. It raises questions about the media's influence, the responsibilities of having a platform, and the fine line between free speech and misinformation in an era where misinformation spreads like wildfire. Accountability is more urgent than ever. Musk's case could set a major precedent for how public figures respond to media criticism. If he wins, it may inspire other celebrities to take legal action over damaging comments. But if he loses, it could reinforce the idea that free speech, even when messy, deserves protection. As expected, social media has turned this lawsuit into a full-blown circus. Memes portraying Musk as a defender of free speech are flooding social media. while others mock him as a thin-skinned billionaire who can't take criticism. Meanwhile, hashtags like Support Elon and Cancel The View have transformed this lawsuit into a cultural battleground. The internet's divided response highlights just how polarizing this case has become. For Musk's supporters, it's a push for media accountability, but for his critics, it's a warning about the dangers of allowing billionaires to control the narrative. As the case heads to court, all eyes are